had a couple of days break to do my end of year accounts. Where we last ended, I'd stripped back as far as here, done inside the valance now, bit surface rusty in here. You can see where people have see these pick marks. That's where someone's had to go knocking this dent out, but I have got a dent, not specialist, but he's a very good panel beater coming. Hopefully you can get some of these out. So I've cleaned up across the top of the sill, and I've also stripped the inside of the inner wing back to bare metal. There's a couple of little bits I want to do, and then it can I'll drop it down and put it on its other side then, and then I can do the same to the other side, and we're starting to get somewhere then. And that red panel is new, but as soon as I welded it, I don't know if anyone else has seen this, it went rusty. So I'm going to have to sand that back. Quite why it's done this, I don't know. But yeah, we're sort of breaking the back of it a bit. You appear to be getting there. Inside, I'm just going to do it so that there's no flaky, go over it with a 40 grit sander so there's no flaky bits. And then it's almost all covered with carpet and trim and stuff, so might even stone chip the inside. I need to decide how I'm going to go, because that's the underneath of the, that's the bonnet opening, so this is the underneath of the panel around the bonnet, which you can't really see. So I don't know whether we might take that level of prep as alright. Well, no, see, I'll sand it, but I don't think we need to take that down to bare metal, same as the other any other part of the car you're going to be able to see. So yeah, have a bit of a clean up, so you get kilos of crap off the bottom of everything, and do the last couple of bits I want to do on this side, and then we'll flip it over then, hopefully successfully, and have a go to the side. Right, I'll let you know what we do. nearly got it and realised I haven't cut the end off this red bar so we can go flat on the floor like I did on the other side. But, well, I haven't done it yet, but so far, semi-successful. So yeah, I cut that off. And then should be able to plonk it down then. And then do the same bits we've just done on the other side then. Right, so flush that off. Stop saying right. Flush that off and now we can do it. Oh, so it's not actually that much. So this top area here, which I haven't done, a little bit in the bottom corner there, across that edge, round that mount, this area here, and then we'll forward into the inner wing again. Should be sweet. So I thought I'd do a quick staged. So that's just a heat gun and just a chisel, scrape it off. You can see it comes out, it's quite big lumps, it's quite thick, this underseal that's been put on here. Next stage, heat it up again a bit and just wire brush it, and then, but I'll show you that stage now. That's the worst of the clack off there. Now we're going to do TF90 and a plastic Brillo pad, Scotch pad possibly. Let's see what that brings off now before we move on to sandpaper. So you can see that's got most of it off. Pad goes quite hard. What we're going to do, so all I've done there now is just spray that on again and just got the residual off with the tissue. So you can see that's without even sanding. There's a couple of little wire brush marks, but it's not come up too bad. So I just got to do that section and then move on to that inner wing. Yeah, nice. I can get back to it now. A couple of people have popped in. Yeah, so that's just, I've just done a light sand by hand over there. You see, you've still got some surface rust, but we'll get some converter on it, and that should be fine. So I'll finish this last bit, and then I got that inner wing to do on the front. Managed to finish that section off. So that probably, if I hadn't stopped to go and talk to people, which I'm not complaining about, it's nice to talk to people, that probably would have took about an hour maybe to, yeah, ish, to get stripped and sorted out, which, this, you've got the whole car to do, but you just plod away on it, it's doable. And you could blast it, but I'd be seriously worried about how much you'd get left. Yeah, a bit now. So it's only a little, quite a bit of the inner wing cleaned off. I'm just going to go up to that bonnet. There's a bonnet pull there, a metal bar. I'm not taking that off tonight. I'm just going to go up as far as there. And I think that's not too bad a blast for one day. And then tomorrow when I come in, take that bonnet bar off, strip the rest of that side, start cleaning up the interior. So ticking off the list, ticking things off the list slowly. Come back when I finish this bit. I don't know if you can hear, but the rain's kicked up. I had to create, look down the wall. When it rains heavy, it just flies in down that wall. So what I've done is put tanks across the bottom, which have got pipes to outside so it collects it all. I think you can see. Okay, that's it for one day. My gimbal still hasn't turned up. So that's the last of that done. I've also stripped across this bottom edge of the rear valance, and that end wing is pretty much fully stripped, and that tube. So I need to do some more detail. You can't actually see this is behind a plate, but I'll clean that up a bit more. But yeah, we've made a good dent in it, I think. So probably a couple of days off primer and seal it all up, and I suppose work on the chassis then. Once it's got a coat of primer on it, I can't do any more until, oh no, actually I need to spray the underneath, don't I, before it goes back on the chassis. I need to work out a schedule for this. But yeah, hope it's vaguely interesting. I haven't videoed much of me actually scraping paint because it's just plodding. It's not that interesting. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you haven't, please subscribe, like, comment, nice-ish comment, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Cheers.